since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
In now is Adam Eaton. His line against Justin Verlander. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Eaton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Anthony Rendon is on deck. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
In now is Anthony Rendon as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Eaton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Still 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Popped straight up. Here comes Brantley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Ready with the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Weekly hit to third. Bregman has it. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now in the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. And there's ball one. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And the payoff pitch. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Soto ranging back. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Scherzer gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. 2-1 Houston. In is Gerardo Parra. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey!
1-2 now. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Outside, 3-0 now. Parra leads off first with 1 away. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 16. Victor.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Again, another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Adam Eaton, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Ready with the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
A pause and the 0-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Correa, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Yuli.
Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8, the catcher, Robinson.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Past battles with Scherzer. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's George Springer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Gurriel over at second. Reddick at first, 1 gone. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now batting, Jose Altuve, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Dozier relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In now, Juan Soto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. The pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-1.
Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Verlander deals the 3-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Up next for the Nationals.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. No outs, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready now, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back, and it's gone. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, and it's now 5-3.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The center fielder,
Victor
16,
Robles digging in now.
Robles.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 5 and the Astros 3. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit hard towards center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, number 44, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Brantley, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Shortstop, Carlos.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Scherzer comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Houston. They're still down 5-3. At the plate, Trey Turner, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Two and one to count to Trey Turner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to the National shortstop. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. To third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the
Stepping
Astros,
into the box, Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. Who knew he was going to get hot eventually?
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike one.
Down to 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Count still full. 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when
Now
you give up
batting,
a single right
fielder.
before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. One there. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Now batting, center
Oh, that's a
fielder,
rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, George Springer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Scherzer will check it first. And a dive, but he's back in. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Astros 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa over to his left, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
A windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
In the air, out to right. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
A high fastball is in there.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2-1 to Gerardo Parra. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. On a line, that's a base hit. Uh-oh, he missed it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Josh James trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Brian Dozier will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The runner at third. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. So digging in now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly to the left. Rendon is right there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Standing in, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder, number 16. Victor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. James certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. One and one to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fastball well outside. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Nationals 5 and the Astros 4. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
3-1. 3 balls.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Wander Suero takes the ball now here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
51, Wander Suero.
Yuli Gurriel will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants to expect. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
In now, George Springer, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in.
Now
if you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Jose Altuve will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here comes the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-5 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. They were a home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Popped him up. Zimmerman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Into the box, number 44. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up at a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robles there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We're through 6 full. Houston leads this one 8-5. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Astros on top, 8-5. Eric Fetty gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 23, Eric Fetty.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fetty, a Nevada native. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And that misses. 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. One and 1 to Chirinos.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Will Harris
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Gerardo Parra will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The Nationals find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all of the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Parra aboard here at first with nobody out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Howie Kendrick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, but called a strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Digging in, Trey Turner. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Nats leave a pair. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Howie Kendrick will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Defensively for the Nationals. Now playing second base. Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Reddick on at first, nobody out. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Jose Altuve is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good
Now
sinker.
batting,
He just happens to
the second
hook that
baseman,
one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Jose Altuve. Line towards center field. Robles has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in, Michael Brantley, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 9 and the Nationals 5. Chris Davinsky comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Rendon stands at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Two out with the man at first. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Houston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Josh James earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 12 hits. 2 errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.